Let's bring in now Tammy Bruce, host of Get Tammy Bruce on Fox Nation, also a Fox News contributor. Tammy, thanks for being with us this morning. So you heard colleague Alexis there point out that Fox News has reached out to the governor's office multiple times over the last 48 hours for comment on the murder, for comment on her policies. No response yet. What do you make of it?
Well, you know, it's her job to, first of all, help make these kinds of things not happen. And if they do, it's then to show some leadership. The fact that she is refusing to remark on this tells you everything you need to know about all the Democrats. And that's where we're at right now. This is happening multi-states, as we know in this case. Even those charges that were dropped in New York against this guy, if at any step actual justice was being implemented and this guy was held, this would not have happened. This transcends political party, it transcends race, it transcends the economy, it transcends everything. If you can't walk out of a hotel room without fear of being murdered in the lobby by some guy spraying bullets, because it's an environment, it's an attitude, it's a culture that gets created when the bad guys and everyone else sees that even leadership is not interested in law and order, and if they are interested, it's in eliminating it. So it's a green light to do what you want. This is a guy who felt that he could do this, clearly because of his past experience within the justice system, wandering around, getting caught, being let go, charges dropped, nobody's looking for him really, nobody's really caring. Everyone knows these are unforced errors, and Hochul's refusal to respond makes that clear. She doesn't want to upset the marginal extremists in her own party, and every Democrat in the grassroots has got to say enough is enough. This is not acceptable to anyone in any party. And, you know, the Democrats want everyone, their own base certainly, to be obsessed with abortion, right? This is the ultimate distraction. When this is going on, and potentially, it doesn't matter. You see it in New York City. We see it happening to people, older people, younger people, black and white and gay and straight. It doesn't matter. This is affecting all of us. And of course, the Democrats have a duty. They're the ones who've created this. They're the ones who can stop it. And the Democrats in November need to send their own statement to politicians that this has got to end.
And that election just 33 days away as of today. Tammy, I want to take your temperature on this as well. Georgia Democratic gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams' story about the 2018 election proved to be full of a whole lot of twists and turns. A federal judge is tossing a lawsuit now by a group that Abrams is tied to. The suit pointed to what it effectively suggests are examples of voter suppression in the 2018 Georgia governor's race won by her current opponent, Kemp. Abrams yesterday denied that she ever questioned Kemp's victory. Take a listen.
Is there any scenario under which you would concede that you lost publicly in 2018?
I have never denied the outcome.
This is not a speech of concession.
It was not a free and fair election. The game was rigged against the voters of Georgia.
And I do have one very affirmative statement to make. We won. If it looks like it's rigged, it probably is. But I didn't lose. I got the votes.
So as this rematch plays out, Governor Kemp writing in an op-ed, quote, take a look at this, Ms. Abrams created a false narrative that much of her target audience was willing to accept and echo over the past 4 years. She's got a habit of sidestepping facts that fail to suit her chosen narrative. Federal judge has finally exposed her claims of voter suppression for what they are. False. What do you say, Tammy?
Well, you described this as a story, and that's what it is. It's been, for her, it's been fiction. Now, look, these are serious allegations. It's an important issue that Americans have been looking at. And at the same time, if you really believe that happened, then stick with it, right? That's about your own basis of principles and a standard about what's important to the electorate. And yet, so what this tells you, even if she really believes that happened, she doesn't have the character to stand up for what she said before, because now it doesn't suit a narrative. What else will she lie about or pretend about or have a different standard for based on where the winds blow? We clearly are in a time here in this country where leadership is required, and leadership means taking positions, standing for something, representing things that matter to people, not the things that matter necessarily to some marginal people in your party or what moves in the moment about what may work in the moment, that Americans really need people who stand up for them on both sides of the aisle. Stacey Abrams has shown she's only for herself. She'll say whatever it takes, and that as a result, it's like, look, it's like trying to, I suppose, walk on water, right? You think maybe you can do it. Only one guy in history was able to do that, and you end up, of course, falling. So this is a problem for Georgians, but at least we're seeing what it is she does not stand for, which is honesty.
I guess most of us mortals will end up falling, as you say,
That's
Tammy.
right. Everyone except one guy.
Well, thanks so much for taking time for us this morning. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.